Joined now by Robert Cerna, Officer Cerna. You're the acting director of the ICE field office here in Dallas, Texas. Do I have that right?
That is correct.
I want to talk about what's going on down here in Dallas, but we happen to be speaking on the day of this incident in Minneapolis. I'm sure you've seen the videos. A woman is dead. An agent opened fire. They'd asked her to leave. There's a lot we don't know at this point. She was in her vehicle. Your reaction?
My reaction is, I really can't speak on what happened because there's an investigation. I know that the secretary has already made a statement. But yeah, my reaction is it's a tragic event.
There is so much tension, chaos, turmoil around ICE actions in cities all across America. Are you concerned that the mission of ICE may not be able to be carried out in a way that is both effective and safe for everyone involved?
I mean, that's a concern every day that we face as ICE officers. Am I concerned that the mission cannot get done? Well, no, because I think that we are committed to this public safety mission.
I've always wanted to ask, and this is what I always say, I don't think it's a sign of a healthy democracy when people are wearing masks, whether they're protesters or law enforcement officers, and I understand some of the reasoning behind it, but take me into the head of an ICE field agent right now. Why are they wearing masks? So,
I mean, wearing a mask is they wear a mask for their protection. And it's not really just their protection, but the protection of their family. We all took an oath to serve this country and to enforce immigration laws. And that's all we're doing. Now, our officers are out there every day enforcing those immigration laws. And, it's unfortunately, they do have to protect themselves from being doxxed and from, people harassing them because of what we're doing.
What do you think explains the public anger there is towards ICE?
I really don't know. I just think that the public might not have all the information that they need to know as far as the type of work that we're doing. The criminal aliens that we're getting off the streets and we're moving back to their home countries. A lot of times, all that is missed. But we are doing a lot of great work.
When you think about the masking question, I talk to people about it, and you hear two perspectives. One is, well, they wouldn't have to wear the masks if you didn't have all these people who wanted to dox them or otherwise trouble them. And then the other perspective is, yeah, but when they're wearing masks, it just doesn't feel like America. It feels like some other country and not a free country. I don't know what side to come down on here.
Yeah, that's difficult because, I mean, yes, like you said, that there's two sides, but I do feel, I've put myself in those same shoes. I'm here without a mask right now, but of course I am the face of this field office right now. But our officers aren't, they don't have that, they don't have the luxury of trying to, make sure that they don't get doxxed. Now, it's not just for their safety, it's for their family's safety. And it's not just for officers. I mean, we have mission support specialists that are non-law enforcement officers that have been doxxed also.
There are millions and millions of views on videos that appear to show ICE agents using excessive force. Breaking a car window, taking a guy out in front of his kids. There was a pastor that got hit in the head with a bullet. There's recently a lady that was being dragged and the bystander said she was pregnant. The general public sees that and it turns their stomach. They're not law enforcement. I would be curious what you would say to the people who are watching that kind of thing and thinking, ugh.
So a lot of times there's more to what is on that video. There's what happened before that, the commands that were given to these individuals to stop doing what they're doing, or to stop their vehicle, or to roll down their window. A lot of times, what's happening right now is, I guess since we're ICE officers, they don't feel that we have the authority that we actually do have.
Obviously, ICE is getting larger, not smaller. Just got a lot more money, and the Trump administration is not going to dial back the mission. How does this mission get carried out in a way that is safer and less tumultuous than it is right now?
So, yeah, that's a hard question there, because I mean, our officers train to make arrests in the safest way possible. Now, sometimes it doesn't turn out that way, because right now, you know, individuals are being more reckless when we're trying to make these arrests. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is, I mean, there might be someone that we've targeted, we've identified, we've located that individual, and now we're making an arrest, and that person, you know, might just be facing a removal back to their home country. But when they recklessly ram into our vehicles, now they're assaulting an officer. So they're putting themselves in, you know, they're putting themselves in danger, and they're putting themselves in more of a risk to getting prosecuted for that assault.
Yeah. Do you see this getting better or worse before it ever gets better?
I hope it gets better.
If you could wave a magic wand and put one idea in the public's mind, something you want every American to know, what would it be?
We're all part of this community. I mean, we're fathers, we're mothers, we're brothers, we're sisters. We have a family, and all we're doing is we're enforcing the immigration laws as they're written, and you know, that's all we're doing. We took an oath to do this mission, and that's what we're doing, and we're doing it to the best of our ability.
All right. Thank you, officer. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.